Hey guys, good morning, good evening, afternoon. Not sure what time is it on your end. Let me know if you hear me fine. All right, so I'm getting ready. Jason, great to see you again. And of course, thank you for joining the membership. That was very kind of you. 14:30. That's your afternoon nap now, right? Everybody working from home, getting rest at noon. So let's wait for a few more folks, and today we're going to do a quick review of the Ethera Gold 2.5, and this time I want to show few other things that are included in this collection of libraries for it's a contact library collection, so we'll get a closer look at some of the things that are included there, and hopefully it will be interesting for you. And we'll do more live streams, I guess, soon. I'll try and get more and more live streaming going, and not only in YouTube. So this year I'm planning to do a lot more in Twitch. So we'll see you. I guess if you're into Twitch, I'll be there probably on a schedule. So I'm gonna put the schedule ahead of time and in the page. So let me just put the link to my Twitch. So there's nothing much going on there right now, but I'm going to do that. So great. So let's see who's on. So I see that we have Jason, and I don't see anybody else. Jason, it's just you and me as usual. I'm not able to get more people in the middle of the day. Need to schedule this better. Should be always somebody online. So let's wait a few more minutes, and we'll get started. How things corona-wise? Hey, XP50 player, thanks for joining. We'll be, we're just waiting for a few more folks, and I'll get started. We're going to cover Ethera Gold 2.5. It's going to be very, very cool. So I'm going to show you that in a moment, and I'm just waiting for a little bit more people. I don't want people to miss out here. So let's get started in like 1 minute from now. Just sharing the link in a few more places, so we'll get more people enjoying this, and we'll get started. No, I didn't get the UVI Vokim. You know what? I'll get that. I think I can get that, and I'll give you a hint. I'm trying real hard to get UVI to contribute some giveaway or some coupons or whatever, but everybody's now absolutely busy with the Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas, and end of the year. So it's just too much. So I'm going to wait a few more days, or maybe a week or two, and then I'll get back to these guys, and we'll see what kind of stuff they're able to offer for my channel, and then we'll see how it goes. But anyway, yeah, a good point, Jason. I'm gonna have a quick look at that. So let's get started. We have Ethera Gold 2.5. So what you're looking at right now, and let me just get myself out of the way because I'm not that important here. Just get that. There you go. So this is Ethera Gold, and I'm using a contact here. So this is the complete control. And if you go to files, I mean, it's not I don't have the official install where you'll find everything here in the instruments and everything, but it's here on files. You'll see that you get like well, I have like 26 different instruments. That's absolutely way too much. But overall, it is very, very I would say similar. So most of these instruments work in the same way, and this is also the Cyber World extension. So if you go over to 0G website, you'll see all the information about that. I'm not going to do all that marketing right now, but so you see that we have a few things. So let's just make sense of what you get when you go and get Ethera Gold. So first of all, we'll get the core synth, and then there's action synth, and I have the previous one as well. That's why you see this 2.0 and 1.0. And then we have the action reverse, which is just playing backwards some of the samples, and it is a sample-based instrument. And then we have audio imports, and then it gets really interesting. We have the true legato for Clara, the female vocal, and then we have the male vocal, Daniele, and we have some phrases. We have sustains for the vocals, and then we have scripted legato, back vocals, and then eventually, I mean, it's all vocals, and when you go down to the cyber world, again, you'll get core, action, vocal, and then you have Clara phrases, Danielle, and the action synth. So let's try and get through some of these guys, and we'll see. So I'll start with the Ethera Gold Coarse synth, and we'll close this one. And now what you need to do is you need to actually load a preset. There's nothing now. It doesn't have any sounds, and you'll see that we have the presets from 1.0, 2.0, and 2.5. So it's all building one on top of the other. So I'll just pick a few things from the Coarse synth ones to get you going, and we can just pick anything like strings, maybe string movement. And what you'll see here, that it is basically we have several layers. So right now we have this layer 3. Let's play that. right? And on the bottom here we have the levels for each of the layers. We have some effects here, and we have the envelopes. And on the very bottom we have some tabs. So we have home, sound control with a lot of things here. I mean, this is really cool. And then we have more sound controls, LFOs, and you know, other things like EQs and whatnot, modulators. And then we have arpeggiators that you can play with. And eventually we have the effect rack, and you can see that we have 8 different effects. So later on I'll show you that this just repeats itself with the action synth and all that. So let's try and get something else. Let's go and just check out some of these new presets. And again, I'll go back to the home page. Right, and what I like about this is that it's really organic. Some of the sounds are very, very cool. So let's try something else. It's just arpeggiators. And we can flick through the those presets here on the top. Too much, way too much. Sorry about that. And then we have some other stuff. Let's try the 2.0. So we have some sound effects. So this is geared towards epic or cinematic kind of you know, arrangements. And so that's the Ethera Gold synth, and you can play with that. Lots of sounds here. I don't know if I did a good job in getting you know, interesting sounds here. Let's move to the action synth, and this is more movement. Okay, so when you go to the action synth, again you have the 3 layers. That's what I was referring to before, is that we have several layers here. And it just works the same, but I mean, the samples are different. So here we have multi-layers and single layers. We can go for complex, simplex. We have single layers, and so let's try some of them. Just drums. Right, and we have some other things. What I think you can find a lot of very interesting sounds here. So let's try the clock. And of course we can go and play with the effect rack. We have reverb, delays, and so on. So let's move to the Coarse, to the Action Synth 1. This one, I actually like this one better because it does have drum loops, and it's very interesting. So for example, we can take the Epic Tribal. I don't know if you hear this good, bad. Let me know how it sounds. Right, and we can go on and on. So that's the idea here. There's a lot of things that you can do here. I mean, this is really great. Very cool. So we can go on and find some other things here. We have drum loops again, time stretched. It's really cool for, again, for cinematic trailers, things like that. We have filter. Let's see what that is. And so on. So you get the idea. So let's move on to the True Legato Clara. So this is the heart of the product, basically. So what they did here is sample this wonderful singer in, I mean, I guess a lot of samples. They didn't just do a pitch manipulations to get all the notes. Everything is sampled. Including the breathing. And the legato, the true legato, means that the transition between the notes is very natural. It is, they sampled the singer transitioning from one note to another. So that's the beauty of it. And we have some, again, some effects here that we can do. I mean, I can add some distortion. And of course, we can have some cabinets here. And here, just below the picture, you can see the articulations or the phrases. So we have key switches as well. If you're using complete control, you'll see that light up in the keyboard, but otherwise you'll see it here. And now, what's interesting about this one is that you can turn off the legato feature here, and then you can actually, I mean, you can play chords. Very, very nice. So if you're looking for kind of vocals to get your production going, that's really cool. If you're doing any kind of cinematic or even ambient. And the same goes for the male vocal. So as you can see, the male vocal doesn't have the key switches, just one phrase. It's beautiful. And we can add some vibrato, and we can also have the effects here. So let's add something, I don't know, modulation. Very nice. And then we have the vocal phrases. So the vocal phrases, again, male, female. We have different phrases, and again, the keyboard is divided to beginnings, and then the middle of the song, ending, and then some useful other phrases. And then we even have some drums here, some other sounds. And here you can see all the phrases, so this is pretty cool. So we have some of them from previous release, and this one goes from 1.0 to Ethera Gold 1, 2, and 2.5. Right, and you can see the value here. This is just amazing. A lot of phrases and a lot of articulations. And you also have the legato option here. And you can sync this to your host, or you can do time stretching modes. And I'm not going into the details here. But if you have any question, let me know. You know, if you bought this and you're not sure how to use it, I'm in close contact with the developer, with Stefano Maccarelli. So definitely ask questions if you need to know anything. And then we have the phrases for the male vocal, and the same idea. You can see the keyboard with the different sections. So it is intended for live performance, maybe, so you can actually play some of the percussive sounds. And again, we have all kinds of phrases here. Very cool. And then, of course, you can play with this all day. So let me know if you want to see anything in particular. Maybe we can do a separate video just on that. And then we have the sustains, which is a longer, sustaining vocals. And we have for the male as well. So this can be very useful. I mean, I can already see how that can be in a trailer or cinematic production. Cool. And then we have some more stuff here. We have scripted legato for Clara. So these are closed. It's like a black box. You don't have a lot of things that you can do here, but it's already scripted and ready for you to use. And you have the key switches here on the left, so you can change the phrases. Right, and it goes to the back vocals. I mean, the back, it just more usable for as backing vocals. And we also have vocal chops. So again, the same engine, but different samples or different articulations. And here there's something interesting. There's a builder, and you can see that we are just moving between those different vowels. And you can actually set those here. I can just select each of these slots here and just select something. Pretty cool. And then we have the reverse. So the reverse is again just playing back the vocals, and we have all these phrases, just playing them back. And we have the same for Daniele. Very nice. So let's just jump over to the vocal synth. I really love this one. So, and again, when you get Ethera Gold, you get all of these guys here. It's really a lot. So we have the different presets here, and what I mean, it just sounds very, very organic, very interesting. And you can play with this. I mean, you can start with a preset and then just select something else. And we can also go and engage here the delay, for example. Where is the delay? We have replica here. And we have Vox gating. Okay, so now let's move over to the cyber world, and we'll finish this, and I'll show you something else. So the cyber world is an extension. It's something on top of the Ethera Gold, and again we have the Coarse synth, and you can see all these presets here. So it's more mechanical kind of sounds. And there's some others. Let's try drum kits. Very, very nice. Yeah, I need to get some pads here for the drumming. Alright, so we have a lot of things here. We have, let's see, glides and pitches. Yeah, let's move on to the action synth. I just want to give you a quick look so you get the idea of what is the Ethera Gold. That can take us a lot of time to just go through everything. So here we have some drum loops, for example. So So it's just kind of a sampler, and all these synths you can actually load your own sample as well. We can add something here. This is pretty cool. So moving to other stuff, let's just try something. This organic distortion, I have no idea what that is. And then we have the vocal synth. So in the vocal synth, we again can just get those for example, long reverb vocals. All right, so that's the idea here. And again, we have some cyber world vocals by Clara and Daniele. And we have the phrases. We have legato. So overall, a lot of things. I mean, I can go on. I think you get the idea. I mean, how do you like it so far? Do you think that's pretty amazing. A lot of stuff just in one product. I really like it. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this next. So that's the Ethera Gold. Ethera Gold 2.5, and just before we end this session, and maybe we'll see something else. I just got another vocal library that is pretty interesting, and I have the tutorial in my channel. Kaluri. No idea how to pronounce that. That was pretty cool. So we can try and have a quick look at that as well. So let me get contact here, and I'll show you this one as well. So let's see. We'll just get the quick load, and we have the Kaluri. Kaluri. Yeah, it's loading up. So this one comes from a very interesting developer. This developer was also working on the UVI on the UVI World suite, and the vocals there. And they also did this one. So let's see how that works. I'm probably overloading my laptop here. Yeah, it will take another moment. Probably too many Ethera Gold sessions at once for my computer. Yeah, we'll give it a minute. Yeah, who knows? Maybe it's way too much. Yeah, you know what? I'll just restart, and then we'll see Kaluri again. Otherwise, we'll be stuck here forever. Yeah, not responding. Sorry about that. No worries. It will take us another minute. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. This library includes 25,000 samples of Georgian singers, and I don't mean Georgia, USA. I mean the Caucasus, the Eastern European country, where they sing what is known as polyphonic singing. Check it out. Search it. Choral singing, polyphonic. Very interesting. Very let's say very unique. So we'll get a quick look at that as well. It's very heavy, and I should have put that on my SSD, which I didn't, but you know, too late now. Should have prepared that. Yeah, it's probably way too much for one day. All right, so I think we'll just end this right now, and we'll do another session next week, or maybe even before that. And we'll end the stream right now. So thank you very, very much, and I'll see you in the next streaming session. Bye-bye.